Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I want to share with you some tales that will make you question what lies beyond the realm of our everyday reality. These stories come from a man who has dedicated his life to hunting the supernatural, a legendary figure. For years, the hunter has been tracking down and documenting cases of paranormal activity, from ghostly apparitions to shape-shifting creatures. He has seen things that most of us can't even imagine, and has lived to tell the tale. Without further detail, let's go to intro. As a hunter, he have had the privilege of encountering a variety of supernatural creatures throughout his life. However, there is one group of beings that has always fascinated him, witches, magicians, sorcerers. In his pursuit, he have had the displeasure of crossing paths with several of them, each with their own unique abilities and motivations. In this video, I will share his experiences and insights into the dark arts of witchcraft, as well as their history and types of magic. As you know, magic has many types and a rich history that spans across ancient civilizations. In this video, we will focus on the different types of magic and their origins in ancient times. However, we will not delve into too much detail about each topic, as we plan to cover them more extensively in future videos. So let's begin. Throughout centuries, magic have captured the imagination of people worldwide. We'll take you on a journey through time, exploring the historical accounts of witches in various cultures and regions. From the magic of ancient Greece and Rome to the notorious witch trials of Salem, Massachusetts, we'll unravel the rich tapestry of witchcraft's global history. The history of magic is a long and diverse one, with roots dating back to ancient civilizations and spanning across various cultures and traditions. Magic can be traced back to ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Greece, and Rome. In these cultures, magic was often associated with religion, mythology, and the supernatural. Magical practices included divination, spell casting, and spiritual healing. During the Middle Ages, magic became more formalized and was often associated with the occult. The Catholic Church condemned magic as a form of heresy, and many magical practitioners were persecuted. Despite this, magic continued to evolve with the development of grimoires, magical textbooks, and the rise of alchemy. The Renaissance and Enlightenment periods saw a resurgence of interest in magic, particularly in the fields of alchemy and Hermeticism. The works of philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle were rediscovered, leading to a renewed interest in the study of magic and the occult. The 19th and 20th centuries saw the rise of modern magic, with the development of various occult traditions such as Thelema, Golden Dawn, and Wicca. These traditions drew upon earlier magical practices and incorporated elements of spiritualism, mysticism, and ritual magic. In the contemporary era, magic has become more diverse and eclectic, with the rise of various forms of paganism, shamanism, and chaos magic. There has also been a growing interest in magical practices such as tarot, astrology, and meditation. Magic has also had a significant impact on popular culture, with depictions of magic in film, literature, and television. Works such as J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series and J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings have helped to popularize magic and make it more accessible to a wider audience. There are many different types of magic that can be practiced, depending on one's interests, beliefs, and cultural background. Here are some examples. Witchcraft is a practice that involves the use of magic, sorcery, and the manipulation of natural forces to achieve a specific goal. There are many different types of witchcraft, including Wicca, paganism, and shamanism. Ceremonial magic is a type of magic that involves the use of rituals, symbols, and other elements to invoke and manipulate spiritual forces. This type of magic is often associated with the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and other Western esoteric traditions. Hermeticism is a philosophical and spiritual tradition that emphasizes the study and practice of magic, alchemy, and theurgy. It is based on the teachings of the ancient Greek philosopher Hermes Trismegistus. Thelema is a spiritual and philosophical tradition that emphasizes individual freedom and the pursuit of one's true will. It was developed by Aleister Crowley and is based on the idea that each person has a unique purpose or destiny that they should strive to fulfill. Shamanism is a type of magic that involves the use of altered states of consciousness, such as trance, to communicate with spirits and access other realms of reality. It is often associated with indigenous cultures and traditions. Divination is the practice of seeking knowledge or guidance from supernatural sources, such as tarot cards, astrology, or scrying. Alchemy is a philosophical and spiritual tradition that aims to transform base metals into gold and to achieve spiritual enlightenment. It is often associated with the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Kabbalah is a Jewish mystical tradition that emphasizes the study of sacred texts, such as the Torah and the Zohar, and the use of magic and meditation to access higher realms of reality. Hoodoo is a form of folk magic that originated in Africa and is still practiced today in many parts of the world. It involves the use of herbs, roots, and other natural materials to achieve a specific goal or protect oneself from harm. Chaos magic is a modern form of magic that emphasizes the use of chaos theory and the manipulation of reality through the power of the mind. It is often associated with the use of sigils, which are symbols that are created to represent a specific intention or goal. Black magic, the use of magic or sorcery for harmful or malevolent purposes. It is often associated with negative energies, entities, or spirits, and can involve practices such as cursing, hexing, or summoning malevolent entities. Black magic is often seen as a form of manipulation or control, and can be used to harm or exploit others. Necromancy, magic that involves communication with the dead. The word necromancy comes from the Greek words nekros, meaning dead, and amantia, meaning prophecy or divination. In necromancy, the practitioner seeks to communicate with the spirits of the dead in order to gain information, guidance, or power. Incantation, the use of magical words, phrases, or spells in a ritual or ceremonial context. It is a common practice in many cultures and belief systems, and can be used for a variety of purposes, such as to invoke spirits, to bring about good fortune, to protect oneself or others, or to ward off evil. Astrology, is it a magic, is a matter of debate and interpretation. Some people believe that astrology is a form of magic, while others view it as a way of understanding the natural world and the influences that celestial bodies have on human affairs. Astrology is the study of the positions and movements of celestial bodies, such as stars and planets, and their supposed influence on human affairs. Many people use astrology as a tool for gaining insight into their personalities, relationships, and futures. However, there is no scientific evidence to support the idea that celestial bodies can influence human affairs in the way that astrology suggests. These were the type of magic, but we will be discussing them in the future videos with more detail. Magical practices have been a part of many ancient civilizations throughout history. Here are some examples. Egyptian magic was a significant part of their religion and culture. It was believed that certain rituals, spells, and incantations could influence the gods and protect individuals from harm. Magical practices included the use of amulets, talismans, and scarabs, which were believed to have magical powers. In ancient Greece and Rome, magic was often associated with the gods and goddesses. Magical practices included the use of charms, spells, and incantations to invoke the gods and protect individuals from harm. Divination was also a common practice, with methods such as reading entrails, interpreting dreams, and using omens. Babylonian magic was heavily influenced by their religious beliefs. Magical practices included the use of incantations, talismans, and rituals to protect individuals from demons and evil spirits. The use of magical symbols and amulets was also common. Assyrian magic was similar to Babylonian magic and involved the use of incantations, talismans, and rituals to protect individuals from harm. Magical practices also included the use of magical plants and animals. Chinese magic has a long history and includes a variety of practices such as astrology, divination, and alchemy. Magical practices also included the use of talismans, amulets, and symbols to bring good fortune and protect individuals from harm. Mayan magic was heavily influenced by their religious beliefs and included the use of rituals, spells, and incantations to communicate with the gods and ancestors. Magical practices also included the use of sacred plants and animals. Celtic magic was often associated with Druidism and involved the use of rituals, spells, and incantations to communicate with the spirits of nature and the ancestors. Magical practices also included the use of talismans, amulets, and magical plants. Norse magic was heavily influenced by their religious beliefs and involved the use of runes, talismans, and amulets to protect individuals from harm and bring good fortune. Magical practices also included the use of spells and incantations to communicate with the gods and goddesses. Hindu magic has a long history and includes a variety of practices such as astrology, divination, and yoga. Magical practices also included the use of mantras, talismans, and rituals to communicate with the gods and bring good fortune. African magic is a broad term that encompasses a variety of magical practices from different cultures across the continent. Magical practices include the use of rituals, spells, and incantations to communicate with ancestors and spirits, as well as the use of talismans, amulets, and magical plants to bring good fortune and protect individuals from harm. In this video, we've explored the origins, history, and types of magic, from the earliest civilizations to modern-day practices. I know that magic can also be a dangerous and unpredictable force. I've seen how it can be used for good, but also how it can be twisted and corrupted for evil purposes. That's why it's important to approach magic with caution and respect, and to always be mindful of its potential consequences. Until next time, stay vigilant and keep your wits about you. For in the world of magic, danger lurks around every corner. Don't forget to like and subscribe.